Hey everybody, welcome to episode 3 of NEGU TV. We are so glad that you are watching this and leaving comments and all those kinds of things. We love watching those and we love reading them. So please continue to leave comments for us. If you weren't part of seeing last week's, you got to make sure that you check it out because it was quite fun. I had my beautiful wife Stacy, my daughter Shea in studio, and we talked about Jess, obviously, but we also played a little Bean Boozle. And if you've never tried Bean Boozle, you need to try it out. And then you got to let us know what was your favorite flavor, because there's always some good ones and some not so good ones. So check out Bean Boozle, but most importantly, check out episode 2 of NEGU TV. And if you haven't checked out episode 1, make sure you go there too. So you might be going, Eric, you're looking kind of casual today. Well, yes, so I'm in my gym shorts, kind of just jumping into the studio because we just got done unloading our U-Haul because yesterday we had our annual golf tournament. And the day after annual golf tournament is the day that you get to come to work with your shorts on and get ready to unload the U-Haul. We don't even require staff to take showers the day after the golf tournament because it's like all hands on deck. We've got so much that we have to get ready. It was a great golf tournament. 7th year of doing it, and it made me think back to the very first year when Jess was actually at our very first golf tournament and helped kind of plan it, and she got to drive around in the golf cart and hang out with Aunt Kimmy, and so it was a great time. Yesterday we raised a ton of money for Kids Fighting Cancer, and that's what it's all about. So thank you for all of your support. One of the other cool things that we did yesterday is our director of sports management and helping our All-Stars engage with kids, no matter if it's D1 schools or professional athletes or celebrities. He works with all of our All-Stars. His name's Corey, and he hung out with and sat down with one of our All-Stars who's been with us for many years, and we're grateful that all of the All-Stars choose to partner with us. But I really want you to just enjoy this little conversation that Corey had with one of our All-Stars, Nick Punto. So check this out.
We are at the NEGU Golf Classic today, and I have NEGU All-Star and MLB Superstar Nick Punto with me. Nick, so thanks so much for being here.
Thank you.
You rock.
I wouldn't miss it.
How many years have you been playing in the golf tournament?
This is my fourth year, and I will continue to come as long as we get to do this. Yeah.
I love it. Well, so this year at Gala, we honored you as the Humanitarian of the Year, and that was because of all that you do for these kids. So what does it really mean to get to encourage kids fighting cancer to never ever give up?
It's so important, right? I mean, if you haven't been a part of anything that deals with pediatric cancer and got to see the look on these kids' faces when you go in there, and for me, I was just fortunate to play baseball, but these kids, sometimes you walk in and it just puts a great smile on their face, and for me, I mean, that's so rewarding, for the kids and for myself as well.
Absolutely. So today is all about raising money for more Joy jars to get in the hands of kids, and I know that you know what it's like to deliver one of those jars, and like you said, put a smile on their face, but like, isn't it, tell them a little bit more about like the genius idea that Jessie had in creating these little jars of joy.
She was just a blessing. That we were blessed with Jessie, and what she does is what she did was incredible.
Yeah.
Going through the fight she was going through and worried about kids in the hospital, other kids in the hospital. She wasn't even thinking about herself. It was so selfless. I think that's what I was drawn to the most, is how selfless this young little girl was that was dealing with life-threatening disease like cancer, and she thought about all the other kids that were in need and in dire need of a smile, something just to take their mind off of what's going on.
Heck yeah. So baseball, now golf. You're just this big golf guy, right? And last year you had a wrist injury, so are you back to full-fledged golfing today? We're gonna see you win.
We will see. Brought a few of my different friends out here that aren't like +4 handicaps, so
okay.
I don't think we're the favorite, but
okay.
we will see.
I love it. Well, thanks so much for being here, and we thank you so much for going in the hospital and encouraging these kids, and without All-Stars like you and the platform that you have and decide to choose to give to these kids, Jesse's mission wouldn't have gone as far as it is today, and we are so excited you're on our team.
Well, I appreciate that, and I'd like to say thank you, and our all-star team that we have that to put together. Eric Reese and the guys he brings around, and the women. It couldn't be done without a huge team and a huge army, and you're one of those guys.
Heck yeah.
So
Well,
thank you.
thanks, man. That's it. Nick is gonna go off and play some golf today. We're excited to raise some money for more Joy Jars, and can't wait for you guys to check it out.
How cool is that? Nick is, I hope you can just sense his heart. He has got such a heart. I always think of him as like one of the best compassionate competitors because he's super competitive, especially on the golf course, but he's also super compassionate. And he will walk into a hospital room and sit on a bed and take a Joy Jar out and just spend time with the kids. And it's just inspiring to see these people that choose to use their platform, no matter if they're Olympians, professional athletes, celebrities. Some of these wonderful all-stars are also in our new NEGU app, which is really, really taking off. So we're really excited about that. So while we celebrate and we thank our all-stars and the impact they're making in children's hospitals and stuff, I want to ask you a question. And it's a question for you to prepare for next week's episode. Okay, so here it is. Do you work for a company, or do you know of a company that has a compassionate heartbeat? If you do, I would really, really, really enjoy that you watch next week's episode and stay tuned for next week's episode. And even after we air next week's episode, I would encourage you to share it with maybe your boss, or if you're the leader of an organization, consider it. Because we're going to have a special guest in studio next week talking about our mobile Joy Factory. The mobile Joy Factory is what it sounds like. It's the Joy Factory on wheels. And actually, today is Tuesday, and so on Thursday, I'm actually going to be in San Francisco with our mobile Joy Factory, hanging out at the corporate offices of Uber, where they're going to be stuffing some Joy Jars and helping children fighting cancer. So I don't want to talk more about the mobile Joy Factory because you want to tune in to next week's episode and learn about it and learn how your corporation can get involved, because it's really, really, really a great way to engage your associates, have fun, and most importantly, help children fighting cancer never ever give up. So we love you here at the Jessie Reese Foundation. We're so grateful that you would continue to join us through our NEGU TV episodes. Again, remember to like it, tell your friends about it, subscribe to it, leave comments. And as I sign off, or whenever I'm at with somebody, so today I'm all by myself, so I'm going to do this. I NEGU, do you. Love you guys. Thanks so much. We'll see you next week.